Rosecrans successfully forced Confederate General Bragg out of central Tennessee. In a number of successful flanking movements by Union forces, Bragg was forced to withdraw from Manchester all the way back to Chattanooga. Rosecrans and the Army of the Cumberland continued after Bragg to Chattanooga. There they again outmaneuvered Bragg, crossing the river to the south of the city, not to the north as Bragg was expecting. The Union Army cut the railroad from Atlanta, thus forcing Bragg to withdraw from the city. Chattanooga, with its vital rail links, fell without a shot being fired. Rosecrans, however, was becoming overconfident, while Bragg was being reinforced. The Union Army continued from Chattanooga in pursuit of Bragg's army in three separate columns. Bragg was waiting for Rosecrans, however, in the mountains outside of a town. He was waiting to spring a trap on Rosecrans' unsuspecting columns. Unfortunately for Bragg, his subordinates did not attack when they were ordered to. Rosecrans belatedly realized how vulnerable his split forces were and ordered them to concentrate in the third week of September in the valley west of Chickamauga Creek. On the morning of the 19th, the bloodiest battle of the Western Campaign began. Bragg began attacking the Union left flank. All day the sides fought with very little movement. But in the dense thicket of Chickamauga, casualties were devastating on both sides. That night, Bragg's long-awaited reinforcement arrived. General Longstreet, with 12,000 veterans of the campaign in Virginia, arrived and went right into the battle. On the morning of the 20th, Bragg ordered Polk to attack on the right, with Longstreet to follow on the left. Polk made no serious advance against Thomas's forces on the left. At 11:30 a.m., Longstreet attacked with all of his forces. He succeeded in breaking through a gap in the Union lines. As the gap grew larger, Union forces retreated in disarray. Among those who retreated was General Rosecrans. Luckily for the Union forces, Thomas organized a last-ditch defense with those Union troops that did not retreat. The defense, which lasted until nightfall, earned Thomas the title Rock of Chickamauga. It also allowed his forces to make an orderly withdrawal to Chattanooga. Bragg was urged by his subordinates to follow up with an attack on Chattanooga itself, but he refused, deciding instead to begin a siege of the